Hello, everyone. This is Bianca. I just came back from doing my cultural immersion project, the experience portion. It is 4:03 in the morning, and I decided to do a ride along with a police officer, Officer Scarlato, in Cape Coral. We started at 6:30 p.m. and it is 4 in the morning right now. So over 9 hours of doing the ride along and experiencing what it's like to be in police culture, what it's like to be in law enforcement, and what type of lifestyle that's like. And the ride along was actually very fun. So, to talk about how I felt going into this beforehand, I was a little nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if we would get like a lot of action or if it would be a slow night. It's Friday night, so people go out, they go drinking, they go to the bars. People have accidents, they have incidents, or it could be a slow night. From Officer Scarlato, from interviewing him, he talked about how even if it's a weekend or it could be in the middle of the week, you just never know how busy it can be or how slow it can be, and it can happen all at once or it can just be slow for a long period of time. But the experience going in, it was a little nerve-wracking. I didn't know, how crazy it could get, but it actually was really fun. It was adventurous, and to me it was thrilling, and not knowing what kind of a call you're going to get, what kind of a scene you're going to go to. Some of the scenes we ended up going to was a lot of bar fights in downtown Cape Coral. Just people arguing at bars, male against male or male and woman arguing. Also, we had a call to a house for domestic violence where there was someone prowling around the house, so we had to pull over, and he would get out of the car looking around, trying to see if he saw the suspect, and I would stay in the car, and then he would let me know when it's safe to come out. So that was a little exciting, and, kind of thinking, looking around, saying what's going to happen next. And we also, at the end of the night, we ended up arresting someone who was getting a DUI. So that was a long process. That was like the last hour of my experience. And I left, and he said there was going to be about about 2 more hours left of paperwork for him to do just for that DUI. So that shows, it's not just action that they're into, but it's also a lot of paperwork. When interviewing Officer Scarlato, I asked about his culture and how he, how is it like for him living in a small city, compared to like New York City or Atlanta or LA. Cape Coral is a smaller city. It's still a larger population. But I wanted to know, what kind of culture and lifestyle is that? And he said, he, from being a police officer, everywhere he goes, he is always on the lookout. He's always observing everyone, looking at what they're doing, what are their movements like, their body language, and always whoever he's with, he feels he has to protect, and even just the innocent people around him. It's like that instinct as being a police officer, and he just says being a police officer to him means helping people and saving the few people that he can save every day in his life and in his career. Also, he said it's really hard to go places sometimes around here. Like if he goes to a restaurant or to the store, Publix or something, he'll see someone that he has arrested before, and he has to, leave with his wife and such, and he can't go everywhere because if he sees people he's arrested, it can turn into an altercation or something like that. But I thought this experience was really wonderful, and it was very interesting to see how policemen, they're always on the lookout, and they always have to be even when they're not on duty, they are thinking of others and, thinking, how can I help others? But at the same time, how do I protect myself? And it was just interesting to see how much specifically this officer wanted to help people and make sure that, the people that are doing wrong are staying away from those that are doing right, or that are keeping them away from harming other people. So it was a great experience. I loved it. You know, I would definitely do a ride along again. I wish I could do it more often because it was a really fun experience. And I just, I thanked him for all that he does, because it is a lot to be an officer, and the news doesn't always portray them as the best. So it was a wonderful experience. All right. Thanks, guys.